What is up, everybody? I am your host and longest reigning WWE pay-per-view champion, the Hot Commodity Ant C, and you are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. And today we are covering WWE Monday Night Raw from July 24th, 2023, live in Tampa, Florida. Let's dive right into the action. We have the Judgment Day coming out to the ring, except for Dominik Mysterio. Rhea says Judgment Day runs all of WWE. Finn says we have the unbeatable WWE World Women's Champion Rhea Ripley. My man, Senior Money in the Bank, Damian Priest. Yours truly next, WWE World Champion Finn Balor. And look at what the man achieved last week. And then we get a video package of Dominik Mysterio becoming NXT North American Champion, defeating Wesley on NXT last week. Rhea then introduces her Latino Heat daddy, Dominik Mysterio. Dominik comes out and Dominik says, I am your new fighting North American champion. And to celebrate my greatness, roll the package. And we get a video package of Dominik Mysterio's most dominant moments in WWE. After the package, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn come out. Kevin says, it gets to me when people don't learn lessons. Dominik, no one cares what you have to say ever. To help this business, shut your mouth forever. Sami says, you are being disrespected because no one respects you. What if you went one-on-one with Sami Zayn tonight? Dominik says, you want some of Dirty Dom? Come get some. Sami says, if you're a fighting champion, put your NXT championship on the line tonight. And then Rhea says, Sami, Dominik accepts. So we're going to have the North American champion, Dominik Mysterio, defending his title against one half of the WWE Tag Team Champion, Sami Zayn, here tonight later on Monday Night Raw. And then we get a cool SummerSlam promo with Born to be Wild as the theme for the promo. SummerSlam is going to be live August 5th. From Detroit, Michigan. Excited for that. We then get our next match, Zoey Stark with Trish Stratus taking on Becky Lynch. And this match has SummerSlam implications. If Becky gets the win here, she'll get to fight Trish Stratus at SummerSlam. And this is a decent match, a lot of back and forth action. Zoey gets the loss, however, after Trish gets on the apron, Becky kicks her off. And then Zoey Stark jumps right into a manhandle slam by Becky Lynch. And Becky Lynch will be taking on Trish Stratus at SummerSlam. Trish is not a happy camper about this, but I'm excited to see these two ladies fight. Becky and Trish are my two favorite women in WWE. So they had a decent match at Night of Champions. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do at SummerSlam. We then have the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, coming out. Cody says, my friends, forgive me for a moment for turning my back to the camera. I just want to see everyone here tonight. We've all seen the clip of Brock Lesnar beating me up with a chair in front of my mom. I didn't have that on my bucket list. I am impressed, though. Brock Lesnar hadn't had five pro fights, and he won the UFC championship. Brock Lesnar should be called Mr. SummerSlam for his impressive streak. My mom wasn't impressed, though. This lady watched Terry Funk throw fire in my dad's face. Brock Lesnar, you made a mistake. You left me breathing. I don't want to go to SummerSlam to win. I want to embarrass you. I am slapping the bear across the face and saying, come and get it. Brock, I want to beat you because it's what you deserve. When I'm old and look back at this chapter, I'll know I end this. So Cody wants to end this feud with Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. He wants not to just fight him. He wants to embarrass him. And these two are going to go at it at SummerSlam. It's probably going to be a no disqualification match. And I'm looking forward to see what these two are going to do in the ring. We then get our NXT North American Championship on the line. The champion, Dominik Mysterio, with Judgment Day, taking on Sami Zayn, one half of the tag team champions, with his partner and co-champion, Kevin Owens. Decent match here. We see a lot of action. Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest come out and they attack Kevin Owens, sending his arm into the post, injuring Kevin Owens' arm in the process. Dominik rolls up Sami and gets a 3 count. The Judgment Day able to outsmart Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn here. Kevin has a legitimate injury and he will be out for I don't know how long, but this was added to the storyline to get him off of TV for a little bit, not off of TV, but off wrestling. But again, decent match, a lot of action here. Probably Dominik's one of his better matches. We then see Tommaso Ciampa talking to Nakamura. He understands Shinsuke's warning, about his match tonight against Reed. Apollo Crews is backstage and challenges Damian Priest to a match later tonight. We then get Bronson Reed taking on Tommaso Ciampa. A lot of action happens here between these two. However, Shinsuke Nakamura comes out. Ciampa gets distracted. Bronson Reed nails a shoulder block off the apron and a huge tsunami for the win. Shinsuke Nakamura looking to get revenge on Tommaso Ciampa after Tommaso got involved in his match against Reed last week on Raw. Shinsuke Nakamura evening, I don't know what I'm talking about, evening up the score. Liv Morgan's interview backstage. Liv says Raquel is hurting, but I know she'll be back to get Rhea Ripley. For tonight, Rhea is mine. I am the very last person to defeat Rhea Ripley, and I'll be the one to do it again. Tag team champions Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville trash talk Rhea Ripley until she walks over and they quickly walk away. Rhea says, I warned Liv and Raquel to stay out of my way. We're now supposed to get Liv Morgan versus Rhea, but before the match can happen, Rhea Ripley attacks Liv Morgan on the ramp, tosses Liv into the railing. Rhea slams Liv's arm into the railing and then puts a chair on Liv's arm and stomps on it twice, totally destroying Liv Morgan. If Raquel Rodriguez doesn't come back to avenge Liv, I don't know what's going to happen here. We then get Ricochet coming out. Ricochet says, Logan Paul, where are you? I know you're here. A locker room and people all here know you don't belong in WWE. Logan, you're special, but I'm Ricochet. You are an arrogant little prick. You don't respect anything we do. I'm here to challenge you to a match at SummerSlam. Logan Paul attacks Ricochet from behind. They're on live during this situation on TikTok, I think. Logan accepts the match, but then Ricochet super kicks Logan Paul and nails a shooting star press to Logan on live. And so, just Logan getting put in his place here tonight by Ricochet. Shayna Baszler says she's going to fight Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam. We then get Damian Priest defeating Apollo Crews in quick work after a South of Heaven. We then see Becky backstage. Becky says, now that I have my rematch, it ain't over till I win. Imperium and Drew McIntyre come out to the ring. Drew says, I'm here dressed. Let's do it right now. Gunther says, after all, you want me to put the title on the line here tonight? He says, no. I put prestige on this title just like them. You don't get anything done in life. Drew, if you want to ride on my coattails, I accept, and I'll humiliate you again at SummerSlam. Drew says, I met Sheamus when I was 19. We wanted a singles match at WrestleMania. You picked the bones. At SummerSlam, it's just going to be me and you one-on-one. Once I've beaten you, I'll be the new Intercontinental Champion. Kaiser says, how dare you speak to a ring general like that? And that's when Drew challenges Kaiser to a match. Drew gets the win after a Claymore. However, after Gunther attacks Drew McIntyre until Matt Riddle makes the save. However, Gunther is able to powerbomb Matt Riddle. Drew gets nailed with a big boot, and then Gunther powerbombs Drew Drew powerbombs Gunther through a table, and Drew McIntyre stands tall over the Intercontinental Champion. We then get our closing segment of the night. Finn Balor comes out and he calls out the world champion Seth Rollins for his contract signing. Seth says Finn hasn't figured out something we all know. You have zero chance of walking out SummerSlam as champion. Keep chasing ghosts because SummerSlam is going to be the end of Judgment Day. Finn says, you think you got it all figured out. You think you run this place, but you don't. I've been losing for 7 years. It's slowly driving me insane, and it's all because of you. It feels like an itch you can't scratch. At SummerSlam, I'm going to make you my 7-year bitch. Judgment Day then come out, and they confront Seth. Seth attacks, but Damian Priest hits Seth Rollins with the briefcase. Sami Zayn runs out with a steel chair, but Judgment Day get the better of him. Seth tries to fight off Judgment Day, but gets beat up by Damian. Damian hits a Razor's Edge. Dominik nails a frog splash, and Finn hits a coup de grace, laying out the world champion Seth Rollins. We have one more week to go before SummerSlam, but that is it for tonight. Make sure you subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell on YouTube. Make sure you follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and wherever you get your podcasts. We are streaming everywhere. Let us know your thoughts. What are you excited for? What were your match of the night from Raw? Thank you for staying tuned. Stay safe and stay uncensored. Bye.